At the center of AI is data. It powers everything. And at Microsoft, we have unique data graphs, world knowledge with Bing and work knowledge with the rest of the Microsoft graph. But really the magic happens when you make sense of all of this information. We've evolved from simple searches and keyword matching to using advanced AI techniques like machine reading comprehension that uses deep learning to understand the meaning behind words. We also need really powerful hardware in order to process these AI models, like deep neural networks. We've partnered with Intel to create industry-leading agility and performance with FPGA chips that allow us to read and understand billions of documents in milliseconds. So how does this apply to your everyday? Today I'm going to show you how AI enables intelligent search in a few ways. One with intelligent answers, Bing for Business, intelligent image search, and a new search paradigm that is for more conversational search. Let's start with something rather mundane, like finding a movie to watch for the holidays. So instead of a simple keyword search, I'm going to use something with more natural language, like movies directed by Spielberg, starring Tom Hanks. Let's use Tom Hanks. Okay. This answer is specific to my actual query. It filtered out TV shows and their other partnerships, but it still included a movie that they're doing together in January. With Bing's vast understanding of the world, people, and entities and how they relate to each other, AI enables us to power more rich and complete answers. Now, let's say I'm doing some research on something a bit more controversial. I'm a vegan and I take a lot of flack from my family for being an annoying kale pusher. I want to be prepared for the inevitable holiday table debate with my cousin, so I'm going to do a search for facts about kale. This result here is a multi-source answer. Bing uses AI to bring together information from multiple different websites into one place. And at Microsoft, we believe it's important to understand where information comes from. So although we provide quick access and links to content, we're also really careful to make sure we also include sources. So this way I can feel confident about my advocacy of kale. And if I want to be super prepared and understand both sides of an issue, because we don't live in a world of absolutes, I can do a query like, also using natural language, like, is kale good for you? This is a multi-perspective answer. Bing shows alternate viewpoints so that you can understand both sides of an issue. So on one side, I have pro-kale, and then the other side, I have a cautionary tale of why too much kale is bad, so that I don't have to live in a bubble where everything about kale is amazing. And if I really want to embrace this kale-loving lifestyle, I should probably take up yoga or Pilates. But I don't actually really know the difference between them. So if I do a search for difference between yoga and Pilates, I get this comparison answer. Bing has taken comparisons, a feature typically found in product or shopping-based scenarios, and have expanded it to a wider query set. We use machine reading comprehension to read the web and understand entities and their aspects in order to compare differences between items. So I guess yoga seems like it's more my jam, so let's go ahead and pick that. And I've heard a lot about yoga retreats in Costa Rica. But I don't actually have a sense for how big is Costa Rica. This is a relational answer. In addition to showing the actual square miles, I'm also told it's about twice the size of Massachusetts, which is incidentally my home state, so I have a sense of what that means. Bing has used AI and add some perspective into information. So not only are we using AI to search across the billions of documents in the web, we're also using AI to make information more understandable. Because while the engineer in me geeks out on all this data, the designer in me knows that real user delight comes from making data make sense. So all of these new experiences, multiple sources, multiple perspectives, comparisons, and relational answers, they all make up what we call intelligent answers. So all of these everyday AI capabilities are awesome, but what if we could apply them to the context of work? That's exactly what we've done with Bing for Business. For starters, let me just go back to the Bing homepage. Because I'm signed in with my Microsoft Work account, at the bottom of my homepage, I can see industry-related news, and that's relevant to me, a person in tech. And beyond this personalization, let me show you what the Microsoft Graph and AI can do for workplace productivity. So I have a Microsoft holiday party coming up, and the fabulous Harry Shum is my executive vice president. So because I'm signed in and I have Bing for Business enabled, I type in Harry's org, and note that I'm not using his last name, but it still provides me with the org chart for the right Harry, even though there are plenty of great Harrys that work at Microsoft. Also in the same experience are web results that are related to the query Harry's org. So Bing for Business brings together the best of corporate internet search with the best of web search all into one experience. So if I do something a little bit more complicated, like how much vacation do I get? Because of the FPGA chip, I get answers in milliseconds. And if for something super obscure, I could search for, can I hire my cousin? Machine reading comprehension powers this answer. What you'll notice here is that cousin isn't even mentioned in the passage. That's because Bing knows that cousin is a family member and understands the meaning behind words to get me the right answer. Not that I would hire my kale-hating cousin anyway. So for this holiday party, I'm also going to want to find something festive to wear. But it is a work event, so I'm going to search for work-appropriate holiday cocktail dress. And then I'm going to go to our image vertical. And then this one looks appropriately festive. Bing Intelligent Image uses computer vision, an AI technique, in order to find dresses that look just like this one with direct links to buy, so that I can look around and do some price comparisons. And the other thing it does is our object detection allows me to rescope this query on just this necklace. So now I can find necklaces that look very similar to one in this photo, again with direct links to buy. Bing is intelligent search that saves time and money. Okay, in addition to intelligent answers, Bing for Business, and intelligent image search, we're also using AI to make the search box itself more conversational with an interactive guided search experience. We hear a lot from customers that they wish search could just complete their sentences. If I do a vague search, like I'm feeling stressed, which may or may not be because of this demo, I get this guided search experience. So I get, obviously, the web results you'd expect from a search engine. I get our answers. But then up top, what you'll see here is that it prompts for additional query refinement. So I can go through and pick stress management, and then breathing exercises. And then I can also kind of expand to see my previous results. What's different here is that search is building upon the last search. So it's a little bit more conversational, a little bit more personalized. What we're able to do with this is get you better answers faster. This is a new search paradigm. We are amplifying our extensive knowledge graph with AI. Our expertise in conversational AI with our bots like Xiaowais and Zoe are brought together with our vast data, enables Bing to create a new interactive search experience that gets you better answers faster. If I do another example for, let's see, Seattle verse, I'm prompted for popular rivalry. So I'm going to select the Rams here. And then here you'll see an answer of an upcoming game on the 17th. In addition to web links and this awesome answer, I can also see who Bing predicts to win. So we're predicting that the Rams will win by 51%. So Bing uses search, social, and other relevant data signals in order to make predictions on sports, reality TV shows, and more. And if I do another really ambiguous search, like set default, without any context of what default I'm trying to set, I'm prompted with very popular things that people set defaults for. Conversational search uses large-scale machine learning, so this experience is only going to get better over time. AI learns from user engagement, so we're really excited for the future of conversational search. What I've shown you today, intelligent answers, Bing for Business, intelligent image search, and a new conversational guided search is just a small sampling of how we are using AI to create intelligent search. All of these experiences are either live today or starting to roll out today.